All tenses with the verb make. Present simple. Do I make? Does he make? I make. You make. Does she make? It makes. Do they make? We make. They make. Does it make? I don't make. He makes. He doesn't make. Do we make? We don't make. She makes. They don't make. She doesn't make. Do you make? It doesn't make. You don't make. Present continuous. I am making. You are making. She is making. He is making. It is making. We are making. They are making. I am not making. You are not making. She is not making. He is not making. It is not making. We are not making. They are not making. Am I making? Are you making? Is she making? Is he making? Is it making? Are we making? Are they making? Present perfect. I have made. You have made. She has made. He has made. It has made. We have made. They have made. I have not made. You have not made. She has not made. He has not made. It has not made. We have not made. They have not made. Have I made? Have you made? Has she made? Has he made? Has it made? Have we made? Have they made? Present perfect continuous. I have been making for 2 hours. You have been making for 2 hours. She has been making for 2 hours. He has been making for 2 hours. It has been making for 2 hours. We have been making for 2 hours. They have been making for 2 hours. I have not been making for 2 hours. You have not been making for 2 hours. She has not been making for 2 hours. He has not been making for 2 hours. It has not been making for 2 hours. We have not been making for 2 hours. They have not been making for 2 hours. Have I been making? Have you been making? Has she been making? Has he been making? Has it been making? Have we been making? Have they been making? Past simple. I made. You made. She made. He made. It made. We made. They made. I didn't make. You didn't make. She didn't make. He didn't make. It didn't make. We didn't make. They didn't make. Did I make? Did you make? Did she make? Did he make? Did it make? Did we make? Did they make? Past continuous. I was making. You were making. She was making. He was making. It was making. We were making. They were making. I wasn't making. You weren't making. She wasn't making. He wasn't making. It wasn't making. We weren't making. They weren't making. Was I making? Were you making? Was she making? Was he making? Was it making? Were we making? Were they making? Past perfect. I had made. You had made. She had made. He had made. It had made. We had made. They had made. I hadn't made. You hadn't made. She hadn't made. He hadn't made. It hadn't made. We hadn't made. They hadn't made. Had I made? Had you made? Had she made? Had he made? Had it made? Had we made? Had they made? Past perfect continuous. I had been making. You had been making. She had been making. He had been making. It had been making. We had been making. They had been making. I had not been making. You had not been making. She had not been making. He had not been making. It had not been making. We had not been making. They had not been making. Had I been making? Had you been making? Had she been making? Had he been making? Had it been making? Had we been making? Had they been making? Future simple. I will make. You will make. She will make. He will make. It will make. We will make. They will make. I will not make. You will not make. She will not make. He will not make. It will not make. He will not make. They will not make. Will I make? Will you make? Will she make? Will he make? Will it make? Will we make? Will they make? Future simple continuous. Future continuous, actually. I will be making. You will be making. She will be making. He will be making. It will be making. We will be making. They will be making. I will not be making. You will not be making. She will not be making. He will not be making. It will not be making. We will not be making. They will not be making. Will I be making? Will you be making? Will she be making? Will he be making? Will it be making? Will we be making? Will they be making? Future perfect. I will have made. You will have made. She will have made. He will have made. It will have made. We will have made. They will have made. I will not have made. You will not have made. She will not have made. He will not have made. It will not have made. We will not have made. They will not have made. Will I have made? Will you have made? Will she have made? Will he have made? Will it have made? Will we have made? Will they have made? Future perfect continuous. I will have been making. You will have been making. She will have been making. He will have been making. It will have been making. We will have been making. They will have been making. I will not have been making. You will not have been making. She will not have been making. He will not have been making. It will not have been making. We will not have been making. They will not have been making. Will I have been making? Will you have been making? Will she have been making? Will he have been making? Will it have been making? Will we have been making? Will they have been making? Present simple, passive. I am made. You are made. She is made. He is made. It is made. We are made. They are made. I am not made. You are not made. She is not made. He is not made. It is not made. We are not made. They are not made. Am I made? Are you made? Is he made? Is she made? Is it made? Are you made? Are we made? Are they made? Present continuous, passive. I am being made. You are being made. She is being made. He is being made. It is being made. We are being made. They are being made. I am not being made. You are not being made. She's not being made. He is not being made. It is not being made. We are not being made. They are not being made. Am I being made? Are you being made? Is she being made? Is it being made? Is it being made? Are we being made? Are they being made? Present perfect, passive. I have been made. You have been made. She has been made. He has been made. It has been made. We have been made. They have been made. I have not been made. You have not been made. She has not been made. He has not been made. It has not been made. We have not been made. They have not been made. Have I been made? Have you been made? Has she been made? Has he been made? Has it been made? Have we been made? Have they been made? Past simple, passive. I was made. You were made. She was made. He was made. It was made. We were made. They were made. I was not made. You were not made. She was not made. He was not made. It was not made. We were not made. They were not made. Was I made? Were you made? Was she made? Was he made? Was it made? Were we made? Were they made? Past continuous, passive. I was being made. You were being made. She was being made. He was being made. It was being made. We were being made. They were being made. I was not being made. You were not being made. She was not being made. He was not being made. It was not being made. We were not being made. They were not being made. Was I being made? Were you being made? Was she being made? Was he being made? Was it being made? Were we being made? Were they being made? Past perfect, passive. I had been made. You had been made. She had been made. He had been made. It had been made. We had been made. They had been made. I had not been made. You had not been made. She had not been made. He had not been made. It had not been made. We had not been made. They had not been made. Had I been made? Had you been made? Had she been made? Had he been made? Had he been made? Had it been made? Had we been made? Had they been made? Future simple, passive. I will be made. You will be made. She will be made. He will be made. It will be made. We will be made. They will be made. I will not be made. You will not be made. She will not be made. He will not be made. It will not be made. We will not be made. They will not be made. Will I be made? Will you be made? Will she be made? Will he be made? Will it be made? Will we be made? Will they be made? Future perfect, passive. I will have been made. You will have been made. She will have been made. He will have been made. It will have been made. We will have been made. They will have been made. I won't have been made. You won't have been made. She won't have been made. He will not have been made. It will not have been made. We won't have been made. They will not have been made. Will I have been made? Will you have been made? Will she have been made? Will he have been made? Will it have been made? Will we have been made? Will they have been made? And this is it for today. Thanks for your watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.